Well, hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your money and career reading, which is good for September for about 30 days from the time you see this, pretty much during the eclipse season. So, this is why we're tagging it with the eclipse. And while I'm pulling a few extra cards for you, these will be oracle cards and messages with what might be presented to you. The eclipses are very strong energy. This is release, let go. Chaos is everywhere. Not a good time to start any new projects in particular. It's really about allowing things to go and flow and move and ground. Of course, this full moon is in Pisces coming up, so use water therapy to help you. But outside of that, let's just see what might come up for you during this time. So, in the astral cards, the star cards, you have three of them. Your mid-heaven. If you know what your midheaven is, check that sign and then go find that reading. There's a pinnacle. There's the reaching of or realizing the alignment with where your goals are, where you're meant to be. You have the ascendant here, entrance. So what is your ascending sign? You are in the process of ascending. Uh, Um, this time for you might be very activating, right? There's an entrance, something opening up for you. You have Chiron. Oh my gosh, with healing. Wow, Cap, you're getting all of this good energy coming through right now. And sixth house, sustainability. So if life has been somewhat tumultuous, if you've been going through it, in particular with money and career, things are starting to become sustainable. Your ideas, your business, your income, the flow. Um, the universe certainly is helping you here with sustainability, healing during this eclipse time. Your ascendant, look and see what your ascendant sign is. If your sun, moon, rising is the ascendant, Venus, or the nodes, but the midheaven is something different. Okay, so you might want to check out what that is. Get a free birth chart from online, and your midheaven, your ascendant point, where your sixth house is, sustainability and balance there, and also healing with Chiron. Whoo, there is some stuff happening there for you. Okay, messages from the astral oracles. Okay, and where's my, oh, there it is. Let's get an ancestor and angel card as well. Now, remember, this is a general reading. As you heard me say, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North and South nodes. It may not resonate. Please check what does. Always check your Venus when it comes to money, since that is the house that rules it. And we'll go from there, okay? Let's Shield Maiden, make plans and focus. Now, didn't I just say during eclipse season you shouldn't be doing any of that? In general, because the chaos is so crazy, you're inviting that chaos into your projects, primarily on the full moon with the lunar eclipse that's happening coming up. But around that, eclipse season may start to show you all the things um, that are aligning for you in your ascendant. You may be the counter to all of this. There's nothing wrong with planning during this time. It's always best to wait to execute, unless you're called to it. The universe will speak to you in your own way. The synchronicities will line up. All right, let's see what we have for money and career. Get our money oracles out. I love that goals. Love that, of course. Very, very, very Capricorn centered right there. Goals. Here, let me put it this way so you can see it. The goals. Don't let the world lead you. Take the steering wheel and take control of your life. There's the make plans and focus, the entrance, the pinnacle, all of this. This would be a good time to write down your goals and inspirations and focus on creating and managing a budget. Okay. Media. All right. Trust and media. Media, announcing, promotion, stepping into the digital age. You should step into the spotlight and get seen. Don't allow your talent to go unnoticed. A career in television, radio, magazine, or mass media might be a job for you, or it might be time to get more publicity if you want to increase your finances. right? Get seen at work, do the projects, speak your truth and your worth. Money and career is more than just the coins that show up. It's about your worth and the frequency that you're aligning to let people know your value. And sometimes you got to remind them who you are. Trust. Isn't this so true with all of the energy of coming up here with the astral codes? The universe has something working for you. It's asking you to trust that your needs will be met. There's a spiritual reason why you had been experiencing this cycle, and a good time to connect with your spirit guides. Now, I want to map this, look at something for you really quick. 44 is a master number. It's an archangel number. You have the number 8 and 35. So you have 35 and 8. 44 is an 8. 8 and 8, which are numbers of abundance. And the 28 here with Chiron is healing, and that's a 10. I will not be surprised as we go through this reading if we do not see some ones or numbers adding up to 1. And your midheaven with the pinnacle, reaching the pinnacle point before a new beginning, is 9, which is ending of a cycle and beginning of another. Okay, or reaching that top where the new cycle of abundance, of wealth, of healing, of spirituality begins. So beautiful if you're into numerology and you want to check those things out. Okay, all right, let's get into, these are our clarifiers. Let's get into tarot. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and it lets you know whenever I post. Capricorn, money and career, please. The sun. Wow. Talk about a 1 number. It's 10 right there. 10. The sun. Happiest card in the deck. Honestly, out of all of the money readings I've done, this has to be one of the most positive and um, life-changing, I'm going to say. They're saying life-changing. A great time of joy and success. Brilliant epiphanies that lead to magical opportunities. Plans that work out perfectly, Capricorn, and gratitude to the divine. And this is a 19. 19 is 1 and 9, which adds up to the 10. And there's your 1 right there. The sun. That is the energy around you right now. You have the Cancer. Oh my gosh, look at this with the water signs. Cancer and Pisces are here. Rewards that come from hard work, successfully balancing many priorities at once, determination and willpower, and wait for it, public recognition. Yes, public recognition and media in the same reading. This is being recognized as you drive that chariot, as you drive towards those goals, the rewards that you receive from the hard work that you've put in, the battles that you've been doing, you've been up against, right? This is also one of great balance with the shadow and the light represented with the unicorns here. Unicorns are wonderful spiritual ascended masters, so you might want to look up the messages of unicorns, and also a deeper, way deep meaning for this for some of you is this is free will and trusting. And why? The chariot is behind those unicorns, but they're not tethered. You've chosen, you've gone, you've been led, you've followed the signs. You're not it's not forced, it's not controlled, which is a beautiful, beautiful energy. Okay. The moon. Listen to your intuition and pay attention to the signs from the divine. Trust card coming out now. Unnecessary worry. Let go of your fears and revelations that will make everything clear. Moon. So your full moon might be very activating for you. And I'm going to tell you this, and you all know it, but I'm telling you right now. Let's look at this. Let's see, 15, 16. Okay, that's a 9 and a 7. We have 7, 8, 9 happening here. And now we're going to have justice here, which in other cards is 11, but in here it's 8 in this deck, which is the Angel Wisdom deck. This is justice, Libra. Libra, Pisces, Cancer, the Sun. These are all major arcana cards that came out 4 in a row, which is hardly ever happens. Hard to do, to get 4 major arcana in the first pull. Justice, balance, um, not Sagittarian sort of balance, but one of legal, earthly restoration. Remember, one of these cards here, and I can't remember which one it was about things aligning and coming into, um, where is it? Focus on creating managers. And I'm not going to spend time. I'll reread these in a second just to be sure we're on the same page. But be impartial and objective. Stand up for what you believe in. Try to see all sides of the situation if you're in a negotiation. Okay. You will win if your argument is one of integrity. So usually when justice comes out, if you're involved in negotiation, contracts, legal, anything along those lines, in earthly rules and determination, when justice comes out, it shows it's usually in your favor. Remember, we are coming from one of integrity and from honesty, and believing that our argument is correct. The interesting thing with the justice card is one of seeing all sides of the situation and knowing when you're negotiating, how do you solve their ask without giving up too much of your own, right? So everyone walks away with that winning attitude. That's how you really win inside, is because one, you didn't give up anything that you were really um, like line in the sand on, but you helped them to feel like they were heard and valued as well, right? Oh, ooh, ooh, going deep. Ooh, they are deep today. Not that they're not all the time, but today it's super deep. All right, let's go. Capricorn. What's any other messages in this deck? Oof. Regardless, this eclipse season, this full moon, boy, you're gonna feel it. Oh my gosh, an awakening. Now, awakening is shown here in the reverse. It flipped out. This is normally the hanged one, okay, or the hanged man in the decks, depending on what you have. A temporary pause for reflection and insight, an awakening where you see things in a whole new light, right? Embracing your own uniqueness can be charitable actions as well, doing things outside of the norm. This came in the reverse, and this can be your challenge. So your challenge is making sure, as the reason why they just led me down that path of helping others to feel as they're empowered as well, is you might not be seeing the epiphany now. You may not be seeing or feeling particularly charitable or gracious or embracing your own uniqueness in this. You may kind of be, this is what I want it, or have been, is what they're saying, have been in that way. But now, with the universe aligning for you, the goal's written, the light is shining on you, healing is happening. So where you may have been resistant, all of these are now opening up for you. And God bless. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana. Unheard of, really unheard of. I'm actually going to switch decks to see if we get any sub messages for clarifiers for you. And then we'll get into some dragon energy with the fortune cookies. Okay? Ooh, 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 ooh. Capricorn. Wow. You got a lot going on. And if you don't feel it, it's coming. Especially as this full moon, is it lunar? It's a lunar eclipse on the full moon. So, and these eclipses, the energy, look at that integrity. Wow. Oh my gosh. Um, Another major arcana, technically, in this deck, which is the dreams of Gaia. Integrity. If your position is one of integrity from the Libra Justice card, here comes integrity again. The awakening, right? Where you see things in a different light. What a call there is here for you to be coming from a point of integrity, or you have been exuding that, and in your arguments, in your plans, in your goals, in your work, in your career, wherever that may be, in your money, you're coming from a very solid place of integrity, and now it's being rewarded. But it can also be this major call for you to do that. And look at that. Wow. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful card. And the Father. Okay. So we have these divine masculine energy here in the Father. So in this card, you have child, maiden, crone, father, mother. Obviously, you have also youth, right? So in this is the wisdom, it's the abundance. It's like the King of Pentacles here, which is a great card, and yours, Earth energy. The Father is this divine masculine energy, one of comfort, one of strength, goal-oriented, sustenance. You have the cougar next to him, which is one of power. Yet sitting on the throne in the trees with the feet on the ground, leaning in, interested, healing, nurturing. So it's not the emperor of goal getting and building. It's I've already achieved these goals or achieving the goals. It's as if it's done. It's done, Capricorn. You're there. And there could be a person around you that's a divine masculine who is very nurturing for you, supportive, grounded energy. And then you have this beautiful Ten of Swords. In this card, I know Ten of Swords is usually one that's not depicted, but in the dreams of Gaia, this is one of illumination, of reaching the pinnacle of seeing things. Another 10. So you have 10, you have 10, you have 10. As I mentioned, the numbers, once they start to repeat, they usually uh, will align. And integrity is 23, which is a 5. So there is the 5 as well, 5 and 5, and the two cards that came out. You will be reaching such, look at the beautiful colors in this, the butterflies, the rainbows. This is reaching the illumination of the decisions that you're making, the high integrity that you're achieving or you're exuding, or the epiphany that will come to you with this healing. What a beautiful time for you. And whatever your plans are in money and career, while not a coin one came out, this is really a very potent time for you. And whatever those goals are, Father came out as in the King of Pentacles here. So that is quite abundant for you. With the Sun, anything you've got going on, it's blessed. Whew, my goodness gracious me. Okay. Let's get to dragon energy, because we could go down this. This is going so spiritual, and not that that's wrong, but I could be here for an hour. Did a card flip in my hand? I could have sworn one did. Aha. Future, perseverance, manifestations. There. Oh, sorry. Future, first one out. You may travel or host an overseas traveler soon. Either way, great social fun awaits. Also with the Chariot, that represents moving or travel. So there can be an alignment there. You had perseverance, very Capricorn energy. You may feel like you're getting nowhere, but there are wonderful changes ahead. Don't give up. The trust, keep those goals going. Trust in the universe, trust in the energy of this time. Be careful with rituals during this time and manifestation rituals. Just really be careful in your wording, because the eclipses it's gonna bring chaos to that. So, like I said, your manifestation should be more about letting go what does not serve you anymore, so you align to the next steps, okay, to the next greatest thing. Doing too much spell work, manifestation work, trying to bring things in right now can backfire. Okay. And you are on such a beautiful path here. We don't need any more chaos. Okay. And then manifestations. This is the reason why I said this. Manifestations. A beautiful time awaits you. Your wishes could manifest right before your eyes. You've done the work in new moon energy and putting out in whatever it is and whatever your practice is. The full moon is the time of completions. And that it's an eclipse might repeat some patterns for you, could bring some chaos where things have to get worked out. But as I said with water, stay with the flow, do some baths, have some trickling water, listen to water music, whatever it is that helps you to ground and stay in the flow and let things release and receive as much as you can. Because God bless Capricorn, the sun, the moon, the light and the shadows, the intuition and the shining on you, right? The sun is also media, the chariot, traveling, moving, success, achieving those goals, justice, things aligning, coming from this place of integrity where things have not shown themselves to you. You're going to align to a brand new way of thinking in this integrity, in this solidness. You have the jaguar here, which is one of integrity. That is what that represents. Cougar, lots of cat energy showing up for you. And the alignment to higher thought. Right there. Beautiful. Okay. I'm going to let it go at that because we could go on forever. But thank you for being here. And I send you abundant blessings. I'll talk with y'all soon. Bye for now.